Hello everyone, this is Mr. Glassman speaking. I hope you had a very nice spring break. The video today is to walk you through what we'll be doing during week 4 of the Center for Entrepreneurial Leadership's Venture Incubator Program. Your week 4 exercise will be all about developing the slogan for your venture. Now last week, you learned that very few businesses or products are truly one of a kind. So, one of the first things that any young venture needs to figure out is what advertising and marketing professionals call a slogan. A slogan is a brief sentence that explains what makes your business unique and valuable to your target market. It answers the question, why should I choose to do business with you over all the other choices I have? And it answers that question quickly. Your slogan should be a simple sentence that is memorable enough to see exactly what your business has to offer that others do not. Here are a few of my favorite examples. Tom's Shoes has the slogan, "One for One." Now, Tom's shoes are fashionable, comfortable, and inexpensive, but that alone isn't enough to make them stand out from hundreds of other shoe brands. The most unique and compelling part of the Tom's Shoes story is that they give a new pair of shoes to a child in need for every pair that you buy. Thus, one pair for one pair. This was such a successful slogan that other companies from other industries immediately began copying it all over the world. Blankets, boots, even orthodontic work began doing this one-for-one approach to giving. So this is a really, really cool and unique slogan. Another great example, a classic example, is from FedEx, when it absolutely, positively has to be there overnight. Now FedEx no longer uses this slogan, but while it lasted, it was a perfect example of a compelling slogan. In a few words, FedEx guarantees that it will deliver your package safely and on time. And finally, one of my favorites, M&M's. The milk chocolate that melts in your mouth, not in your hand. This is an example of how even a rather strange slogan can be catchy and compelling. Who would think of making a selling point out of the fact that your product doesn't melt if you hold it? M&M's did, and it worked out very well for them. So, a slogan distinguishes you, it makes you stand out from everyone else, it is short and sweet, and it causes reactions like, how do you do that? Tell me more. What is your website? People want to know more when they read a good slogan. So now that we're clear on what a slogan is, and why it is so important, let's start creating one. Step 1. Describe your target audience. Revisit your work from week 1 and keep that audience in mind when developing your slogan. In this step, you want to be as specific as possible. Step 2. Explain the problem that you solve. From your target audience's perspective, what problem can you solve for them that no one else can? Step 3. List your most important benefits. List 3 to 5 of the biggest benefits that your customer gets by working with you instead of your competitor. Continue to keep your target audience in mind during this step. These benefits should explain why your services are important to them. Here's a hint. You may want to revisit your competitive analysis at this point, especially the areas that your competitors are weak and you are strong. Step 4, make a promise. A good slogan should either state or imply a pledge to your customer. Oftentimes, this promise is what your customer will remember the most. FedEx is a great example of this. This promise should challenge anyone to match it, but make sure you can back up your promise. And finally, your promise shouldn't just compete with the other people in your market, like we're the best. But it should eliminate the competition. We're the only company that does blah, blah, blah. Step 5, take what you've written from steps 1 through 4 and combine and edit it. Take all the information, combine it into one paragraph, and you're going to begin to see some common themes and ideas that are repeated. Edit that into something that reads well and has an impact. Step 6, shorten it. Then shorten it more. As we said earlier, you want your slogan to be as specific and simple as possible. So take that paragraph from step 5 and cut it down into a sentence or two. Step 7. I call this the Who Cares test. Try your slogan on your friends, family, and teachers. Does it generate one of these reactions? If not, keep working on it until you get it right. You'll have plenty of time this week to work with your mentors and teachers in your office hours on your slogan. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me, eglassman@sch.org. Good luck!